We're in a place where grown-up boys play with grown-up toys. They live fast and take big risks. But why? Today we'll find out what's at stake in this game. My name is Agnes Rułowicz and I'm a paragliding instructor. Welcome to the world of extreme sports, where I'll show you how to live on the edge and introduce you to enthusiasts who challenge their limits every single day. Ready for an adrenaline rush? Let's begin. 3, 2, 1, go! Go! We're hosting an incredible event today. The Classic Cup. It's a gathering of the best cars in motorsport history. The cars are grouped and compete in timed runs. Each driver has to complete 6 runs. The shortest cumulative time across all 6 stages wins the competition. Of course, there are penalties. You can't hit anything, touch any obstacles, or make any errors. The goal is to make a clean, precise run while staying fully focused from start to finish. Pull harder. What's the purpose of these clips? The clips make things quicker. That's the first reason. The second is that you can completely remove the hood to access the engine more easily. It's definitely convenient. And here it is, the heart of my Mini. As you can see, well, it's not exactly exhausted, but it does enjoy consuming oil and spraying it around. But that helps with lubrication, which is critical. And the rust? That's all part of the charm. Everything here has its purpose. Over time, do you see changes in which cars dominate on the track? Absolutely. Evos, Subarus, Escort Cosworths, those were the dominant ones. But now, newer models like the GR Yaris have taken the lead in events like these. The noise! The thrill, it's incredible! The way they take turns at such high speeds, it's hard to believe. And how they go from such high speeds to almost a complete stop, it's just as mind-blowing. As you can see, there's no back seat here. This car isn't for family trips. The space is used instead to store 2 spare wheels during rallies and to install a roll cage. The roll cage is the most significant and essential modification because it gives us the confidence to drive at such high speeds safely. All strapped in. Click. Awesome. The interior is amazing. The gauges have such a vintage style, and sitting here feels both comfortable and quite special. The most charming feature? These little door latches. You flip them down to open the door. It's nothing like modern cars, but it has so much character. I completely understand why they're so passionate about it. The first thing that stands out is this transmitter. Yes, that's a GPS transmitter. It tracks the driver's performance on the racetrack. Later, I can use an app on my smartphone to review their speed in each corner and the G-forces they experienced. I can even compare this data to better or worse runs. We also get information from the OBD system, which shows throttle and brake pressure percentages, along with other parameters. With this data, we can coach the driver and improve their performance without ever sitting in the car. Tell me, how much money does one sink into this sport? Everything you have in your bank account, everything in your sock drawer, and everything in your wallet. It's practically incalculable. Motorsport is a high-maintenance sport. No matter how much money you put into it, every season, every race requires more. For an amateur event like ours, a well-prepared car can cost up to $500,000 zloty. And even with that kind of investment, there's no guarantee the car will make it to the finish line. The engine might blow unexpectedly, and that's it. The race is over. The passenger seat. When we're fighting for fractions of a second, the passenger seat, along with its mounts, can weigh up to 15 kilograms. Removing it can save us 3, 4, or even 5/100ths of a second per run. Over an entire day, that could add up to 0.8 seconds, which can bump you up several places in the standings. So removing the seat can make a real difference. When competing for first place, every detail counts. Every driver has their individual preferences. I'm a fan of rear-wheel drive. Some drivers prefer front-wheel drive. Which often delivers better overall results. Cars with RWD tend to perform slightly worse in the general classification. But personally, I enjoy it more. It's fun to drive, especially when you can slide the car around a bit. Sometimes it's like in Formula One, where the top 5 drivers are within 1 second of each other. The top 3 might even be separated by just half a second. It's incredible. When you're using slick or semi-slick tyres and the cars are as finely tuned as ours, they're roaring beasts. That's the kind of close competition you can expect at the end of a race. Today, I'm wearing a fireproof racing suit. Unfortunately, it traps a lot of heat, so I usually avoid wearing it on hot days, unless it's required for a competition. My shoes are designed with an ultra-sensitive sole that lets me feel everything. They're great, but as you can see, they wear out easily. And of course, they're fireproof as well. Do you ever take risks to shave some time off during a race? Before the race, you always have a little talk with yourself. Personally, I try to keep the risks to a minimum. But during the race, or a special stage, your mind shifts into a different mode. You stop thinking about the risks and focus entirely on the race notes or the route. Your thoughts are always just one step ahead, concentrating on the next turn or section. It's all about precision and performance. You don't think about the danger at any given moment. There's so much adrenaline involved, and not just for the guys. There are a few women racers here too. We need this kind of excitement. Spending the weekends on the couch in front of the TV, that's definitely not for us. It's about feeling the car, understanding its behaviour, when it understeers, when it oversteers. You have to tune into the car, understand it, and get the most out of it. Today I rode as a passenger in a car that participated in a racing event. The speed was incredible and the emotions even more so. Now I understand why they do it. I can't wait to see what my next challenge will be.